Burgos, the region just as it was. Chapter 2. Summer. Spring is over. It was a period that generated expectations and hopes, captivating locals and visitors alike, who have surrendered to its charm. The season of spring has always been an invitation, a call for life-givers to sow the atmosphere with desires and intentions, to be harvested in summer as dreams come true. And that's been the case since early times. In the white stork's nest, a fulfilled dream appears among the feathers. Raising offspring is a joy that can only be experienced by parents. For much smaller animals, the maternal instinct is just as strong. All over, parents introduce their offspring to their environment, to their world. In a similar way, man still does the same, and Burgos is the ideal setting for new generations to discover their environment, very similar to that of their forefathers. Modern man's predecessors inhabited almost all the Burgos region, as shown by the presence of numerous dolmens, megalithic monuments where corpses were buried almost 6,000 years ago and which were used for about 2,500 years. They were built on clear high ground, frequently on moors, like the one surrounding the locality of Poza de la Sal, the hometown of one of the most important naturalists in the world, Félix Rodríguez de la Fuente. Félix's message of awareness and conservation had a deep impact on Spaniards and has been kept alive by the following generations. The season continues. One more summer for Burgos, stoic sabaners, prehistoric woods from the tertiary period, as if they had travelled through time to our day. Burgos has the most extensive and best preserved ones in the whole world. This singular landscape has even caught the attention of the seventh art. At the feet of the primitive Sabinar de la Lanza, another type of art rises up. The medieval construction of the monastery of Santo Domingo de Silos, a Benedictine abbey that's representative of Spain's Romanesque art, dates from the 11th century. From the same time as this building's construction is a historical figure who gave rise to one of Spain's best-known itineraries, the route of El Cid. The route bearing the name of the legendary knight is a tourist cultural itinerary that starts in the province of Burgos and ends in Valencia, where the hero of the Reconquest died. The route can be completed by bike, like a variety of itineraries that run through different parts of Burgos. In summer, daytime lingers on, but finally disappears. After sunset, creatures fearful of daylight begin their day. Cereal crops provide easy food for wild boars. In fields where death has already been harvested, a trace remains. Close by, dormant desires are liberated. The roe deer is now in season, and two inexperienced novices appear on scene. The male beginner has been pursuing the young female from far off. She tries to get rid of him. In the Scoops Owl's territory, a call attracts a female eager to become a mother. The shy female returns to the scene in the early morning. Something stirs her inside. It's an unsettling smell, alluring and disturbing at the same time. It's new to her. Beside her, a good-looking male is eating poppies completely at ease. She relates the strange aroma with the male. She's disconcerted. She yields to her instinct and they go off into the forest together. In Burgos' towns, along bridges and paths, the tourists begin their activities. The rivers are seasoned with laughter. Man's link with water goes back to very early times. Interacting with fast-running fresh water is a re-encounter with the most ancestral enjoyment, which lifts up one's spirits and joy in a surprisingly simple way. This deep-rooted attraction for water has led to man inventing new ways of interacting with it. Burgos is rich in aquatic ecosystems, and several reservoirs are the ideal setting for kitesurfing. But there are other activities that require not only skill, but also a lot of patience. Fly fishing is very popular on Burgos' rivers. It consists in casting a lure that looks like an insect or nymph and making it move on the water surface as naturally as possible, so as to deceive the fish. There are numerous artificial flies that are chosen according to environmental conditions and the fish's behavior at the time of fishing. Great ability and in-depth knowledge of fish species are required. Considered one of the purest techniques, man and fish compete in audacity and skill. A fight between powers, an art that goes back to the 17th century and has been present in Burgos since then. Trout is the most highly valued species, and the high densities here favour a good number of catches. The angler returns to the river what belongs to it and is left with the best possible trophy, that of satisfaction and pride. Surrounded by mist, the last Locino horses can still be seen. This race, which originated in Burgos, is the purest of all those in the Iberian Peninsula. In the past, it played a crucial role in the Spanish reconquest and in the discovery of America. A recent recovery project has saved it from complete extinction. Tourists participate in a variety of activities. Visitor centres receive trippers eager to better assimilate the experiences that they have lived. Others take a break and become immersed in tribal rhythms. Oblivious to the frenzied pace, wildlife continues with its activity, and on the steppes the fauna inevitably gathers around sources of water. These are dangerous places, often visited by predators, as choughs are well aware. While one drinks, the other keeps guard. That's the way they've always done it. A threatening silhouette is glimpsed, giving the birds time to escape. At the other side of the pool, a golden eagle, the queen of the birds, appears looking imperious and proud. The season is reaching its end. Summer has come for a visit, but it'll return. Autumn makes its way and will bring fairy tale-like settings, winds of colour, the voice of the countryside, the flavours of the forest, and other events that we will reveal in our next episode.